Hi, oh, hey, hello. I am here. Phantom is not. She doesn't feel good. So I'm by myself. I'm playing Potionomics. So I just realized I need to, do something real quick. Forgot that I left something open in the background. And I need to change that because, oh my god, everything is slowing down a little bit. Okay, got that open, got other stuff closed. Now I just need to open mod chat. Oh, phone. Phone, don't slow down randomly for no reason. You're where I do mod chat. Please let me mod chat. Thank you. Oh no. Oh no. I did it wrong. I accidentally hit audio only instead of chat only. Also, is that the right side? No. There we go. I was wondering why my game window was so small. Return. There we go. Alright. New game. You know what? I'm just gonna play it cozy. And I am going to play on free love because I want to romance everyone.
Greetings from Rafta. It's here on this charming island that I'll build my potion shop, fulfilling my lifelong dream. I hope that one day you'll be able to see it. I'm among the very first to set foot on the island since Maven the Witch Queen fell in battle. Her unsanctioned experiments made this land like no other. Who knows what riches await me? Love to your mother. Tell your father he still owes me money. Your uncle, Oswald. Dearest niece, thank you for sending me your potion. Sadly, it must have spoiled in transit. Unless you meant for it to taste like old cabbage.
I sent you a bottle of sauerkraut. It's fine.
Anyway, keep at it. It warms my heart to think you might follow in your old uncle's footsteps. After mountains of paperwork and months of construction, my potion shop is finally a reality. We open our doors tomorrow. Wish me luck. Although, what could go wrong? Sincerely, Uncle Oswald. Sylvia, if you're reading this, it means I'm dead, which isn't great.
Oh no.
More to the point, it means I've died without an heir. I implore you, Sylvia, don't let this be the end of my shop, my dream. Come to Rafta, accept your inheritance, and show this town what our family is capable of achieving. You can do it. Deeply departed, Oswald.
Sylvia, please accept our firm's condolences for the recent loss of your relation. Oswald, per the terms of Oswald's will, you are the lawful recipient of his property on the island of Rafta. However, given the island's remote location and unusual history, such an inheritance must be claimed in person or else will be deemed forfeit. We hope that this inheritance offers some comfort in your time of mourning. Considering the significant sums your uncle borrowed from our establishment, it's certain to be an impressive piece of property.
Oh, that's a lot of spiders.
Okay, this place is not all I hoped for. But this could still work. I can make this work. I just need to air it out a bit and chase off that bird I saw in the rafters. Good thing I've got a broom.
Forgive me for the intrusion. I wasn't expecting to have the opportunity to act on Oswald's will so soon. I'm Helena, and you're Sylvia, right? We have some business to discuss. But first I should offer my condolences on the loss of your uncle.
Thanks, but I didn't really know him that well.
All the same, it's a pity. Particularly since he left behind such a substantial debt. As his designated heir, responsibility for that debt now falls to you.
What? Really? I didn't know that's how it worked. But I guess that's fine. I'll be making money now that I've got the shop.
Excellent. Would you like to pay the full balance of 1 million gold now?
What?
I take it you'd prefer to set up a payment plan.
But that's so much gold! You could build 5 shops with that much gold! What in the world did Oswald do with all of it?
Mismanaged it, to judge by appearances. I have his contract right here if you'd like to look it over.
That fine print is very fine. What did you just do?
I've invoked a soul binding, which transfers Oswald's rights and obligations onto you. Default on the loan, however, and you forfeit the property, and will be legally obligated to work for us until such a time as we deem your debt repaid.
That sounds...
I'm confident that you have everything you need to succeed. In fact, here, I'll get you started. Sell me this old potion so I can be your first patron.
Alright. So, I have never played this game as I started new. I bought it today. But I have watched other people play it, so I know some things. It's a potion. It's pretty good, probably. I think you'll think it. Wait, no. Yeah, I've watched other people play, like, the first 6-ish hours, maybe? Oh, goody. Oh, no. Oh, I can't do anything other than stress, huh? Great.
I'm too stressed to function.
Well, I trust you'll get the hang of it. You have a full 10 days before your first payment is due. I'll be seeing you, Sylvia. Good luck.
Of course. Of course this would happen. I never should have come here. What am I going to do?
Oh,
Oh,
Huh?
splat.
holy!
So here's the thing.
My hip.
Like I said, I've seen about 6 hours of the game. I think like first 15-ish days, maybe more. And here's the thing. I don't know this for a fact because I haven't looked it up. I haven't seen a reveal in the game or anything. There's not a singular doubt in my mind that this owl is Uncle Oswald. That's Oswald. He turned himself into an owl by accident. There's not a chance that that's not the situation.
I heard
If
that.
I'm wrong, then I'm wrong.
You can talk.
Well, of course I can talk. You must be new here. This is Rafter, where the strange is commonplace and the birds are chatty.
He has the mustache, he has the beard, he has the hat. He lives in the literal shop.
And what are property laws like in Rafta? Because I'm pretty sure you're trespassing.
I live here, actually. If you could call it living. Eating scraps, hiding in the shadows.
You live here, in the shop? I didn't know Uncle Oswald had a pet.
Oh, did he never mention me? How strange. Perhaps he was just so embarrassed to admit how integral I was to his shop. Yes, that's
didn't
it.
mention me
In
because
fact,
I'm
I
him.
was the brains of his whole operation. My name is...
Because I was him.
Owl.
Owl? Really? I guess Uncle Oswald was a first idea, best idea kind of guy. Anyway, Owl, it was nice meeting you and all, but I'm getting on the first boat out of here.
No, you don't want to do that.
I love the expressiveness and the animations in this
I
game
saw what
already.
happened. That lawyer's soul binding means she'll be able to track you to the ends of the globe. Miss a single payment, and you'll find yourself toiling away for untold years, chained to a cubicle until you've worked off your debt.
There's no way I can make enough by selling potions!
Maybe not through the traditional route, but you've arrived at a fortuitous time. There are 5 competitions taking place over the next 50 days. A series of contests in which local merchants will go head-to-head in tournaments of artistry and salesmanship. Look, I have information on the first competition right here. You see, the initial prize money will cover your first payment handily.
10,000 for a win, 1 million for the grand prize, and some type of flower thing.
You simply have to make a few specific potions in advance. Those are what you'll be judged on. Win the first competition and you automatically qualify for the next one, for which the prizes will be even better. And just look at that juicy grand prize. Win all 5 competitions and you'll have the money you need to get that debt collector off your back for good.
You really think I've got a shot at this?
Probably. I mean, it's really your only hope. And I'm willing to help. Brains of the operation, remember? Fine.
Well, all right then. What are we waiting for?
Definitely
Let's do
recognize
it.
Sylvia's
You and me,
VA,
Owl. We're gonna win those competitions.
but I
Let's
can't.
brew some potions. Let's make some
Yes.
money. Let's do some Potionomics.
Oh, this is
Oh,
the name of
boy.
the game. Let's see. I know that the wiki has who their VAs are. Morgan Lowry. Lara. I swear I've heard your voice. Yes, I'm looking at this instead of continuing to play the game. Deal with it. Let's see. Daima, I haven't watched that. Spy Family, haven't watched that. I'm also skipping other things, I'm just saying things that I know loud. Diablo 4 additional voices. I have played that, but that's not where I know you from. I never really watched that much Ruby. I didn't watch the dub of My Hero. Didn't play Disgaea 7. I'm gonna scroll the next time I have dialogue. It's fine. Alright. Potion Day keeps the healer away. A new study has highlighted the benefits of daily health potion use in shoring up the body's natural defenses. Increased value for health potions. I see you cleaned up the place a bit. Okay, craft potions. Head to the cauldron and let's get brewing.
Your uncle left a handful of ingredients behind. We'll have to make do with those for now. I assume you know your way around a cauldron? You went to school for this, after all.
I learned how to make pretty much any potion you can think of. There's just one problem. I'm not fully licensed yet.
What?
Don't blame me. The regulations are intense. I have to prove I can handle the basic stuff before they'll let me brew more advanced potions. See? I got the first stamp when I graduated. To get the next one, I have to put in a lot of hours at the cauldron.
Well, you'll certainly get your hours. Starting now, in fact.
Right. My first professional brew. I'd better go over my notes from college, just to be safe. Potion crafting is the art of brewing a whole catalog of drinkable liquids with a variety of magical effects. A potion requires a minimum of 2 different magic-infused ingredients to be combined and heated in a cauldron. Every ingredient contains 1 or more color-coded and letter-assigned magimens.
Ah, yes, the mighty Magimin. Where would we be without it? Wherever magic has left its mark upon the world, there you will find Magimins. Magical creatures, mystical plants, even the rocks of this supernatural island contain this critical alchemical compound. Heating an ingredient releases the Magimins contained within it, thus infusing your potions with the very essence of magic. For that reason, a potion's specific recipe is best thought of as a specific combination of Magimins. The ingredient is only the vessel. The Magimins they contain will determine what kind of potion is created. Ratios are important too. If your balance of Magimins is out of whack, the resulting potion will be less valuable. It sounds like a lot, but it's simple once you get the hang of it.
Okay, one step at a time. Gotta put ingredients into the cauldron to make a potion. Duh.
Alright.
Can't go wrong with health potions, and I have that recipe memorized. Health potions require a combination of red and green magimins. Some fey berries and mandrake root should do the trick. That's everything we need. Let's get the lid on and set it to brew. All right, nothing left here to do but let it cook.
2 hours to brew. Also, I was scrolling through most of that dialogue to see if I could figure out where I've heard her voice from. She's been in a lot. But it's a bunch of things that I either watched the sub for an anime, or I just haven't seen. These old health potions won't set the world on fire, but if nothing else, selling them will be good practice for you. Put them on the shelf now. Once that's done, they'll be available for sale when we open the shop. Good. Now when customers come in, they'll see what you have available for purchase. I should mention the shelf in which the potion affect the value. The shelves are underwhelming. Okay, opening the shop also passes by 2 hours.
Okay, hopefully this goes better than yesterday.
It will. It has to. Just keep the basics in mind and you'll be fine. Haggling. The art of conversing with customers in order to get the highest value for each potion. You'll want to use every haggling strategy you know to raise each customer's interest. The higher the interest, the more they'll pay. But keep a close watch on your customers' patience. Every customer has a finite supply, and if you exhaust it, they'll leave without making a purchase. Disaster! Of course, customers have negotiation strategies of their own. Try not to let them stress you out too much. Here comes one now. You've got this!
Good to see you. I mean it. Oh, that's the commoner. This looks pretty great if the price is right. Okay. Set them up. Raise interest by 4. Opener, apply, set them up. Increases applied, reel them in. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'd like. Hello, game. I want to play this. I'm pressing A. Why is it not? Okay. Disconnecting the controller. Trying mouse and keyboard. Don't know. Okay. Weird. Okay, now I got your attention. Let's reel you in a bit. And then I can brace for their turn. Set up a shield. Thought they'd be super cheap, huh? You wanted me to close, but I could set them up and reel them in again. And then I could close it out. Or do you not have... No, you have 8 patients. You're fine. Why can't I keep setting up and reeling in? Fine, I'll sell it for 32. Probably could have sold it for like 36, but this is whatever. Thanks for your business. I ran into a hero who had the nicest thing to say about this shop. That's weird. I've only sold 1 potion. I can feel the magic coming off of this place. Is it from when my uncle was in charge? Let's see. Let's double set him up. And then in turn, I guess. Still got 12 patients. That's fine. That's fine, that's fine. Reel him in. Reel him in. I'll just close it out here. I am the best. I can't believe people get up this early. How much for this one? Okay. Can I get a set 'em up? No. No. Well. Can reel him in a bit. Then I can brace. It'll be fine, it'll be fine. I'll set him up. Reel him in. Draw a card. Set him up again. He's on 1 patience, and then I can close it out. There we go. Nice 35.
That's all of them, for now. That didn't go so badly.
Yes, it's clear your haggling skills are already improving. But if I could offer a small suggestion, in a negotiation, sometimes the best move to make is the move you haven't thought about yet. When you don't like your options, take a moment and scheme your way to a better path.
Draw 3 cards.
I can be a little diabolical when I have to be.
I'll look forward to seeing it in action, but that's enough of a break for now.
That was a break?
Come on now, back to work.
Well, I know one thing that this
The
VA
health
has been
potions
in
look
that
ready.
I know.
Let's bottle them up.
And that's One Piece, which is one of the voices of Big Mom. Hooray! Minor health potion. Ooh, 44 value.
That's the first batch done. Why not make some more for the night shift? Let's diversify your offerings, though. You never know what'll be in demand. Mana potions require green and yellow magimins. I think I have the proper ingredients lying around.
Oh. Slime. It's got it in mouth. Mandrake root.
Perfect. Let's make those mana potions.
Boop. Hello? Oh, I just need...
Mana potions take a little longer to brew than health potions, so let's pump up the heat to speed up the process. Fuel. When added to your cauldron's fire, it will reduce the amount of time it takes to brew a potion. You can feed up to 3 pieces of fuel to the fire to really boost that brewing speed. Be on the lookout for different types of fuel from different areas of the island. Not all fuel is created equal. And I think there's a little bit of hay left. Go ahead and feed it to the fire.
There we go.
Great! Now we can open the shop for the afternoon.
So yeah, I don't know why this VA sounds so familiar to me. Nothing that I'm finding is like exceptionally jumping to mind. Let's arrange some potions. There we go. Okay. Waved at you on the street yesterday, but I guess you didn't see. I just got to town. I'm sorry. Let's start with a little thinky. A second think. Nope. So I'm just gonna reel you in a bunch, huh? And then end turn. Which, oof. Okay. Set him up. Reel him in. And let's close it out. 63. Almost double of what I was making for the other ones. Oh, it's you again. Set him up. Think. And let's brace. And turn. Set up. Heal in. Heal in. Okay. I have to end turn. Ooh, this is risky. I'm gonna end turn. That's fine. I wanna... There's the close it out. Okay. I got 1 extra gold out of that. Out of that risk. Set him up. Reel him in. Brace. Enter. Pardon my flatulence. Your flatulence is pardoned. Set him up. Reel him in. Think. Throw another rather set them up, why not? And I'm just gonna close it out. Yeah, 64 is pretty nice.
That's all of them for now.
Don't forget the mana potions. Let's bottle 'em up. Bottle that mana.
Great! We could sell these for the last block of the day. Before we do, however, let's brew a new set of mana potions. This time, we'll kick it. Now, I've got some ingredients stashed away for a rainy day that will push our potion.
And more hay.
Let's drop these in and make some.
Boop. Boop. There we go. These should be pretty.
This batch will need to brew overnight, so you can bottle them up in the morning. In the meantime, let's fit in one last haggling session.
Okay. Get this last health and 2 of the manas. And open shop. Survived another day. I'll reel you in a bit. I'll brace myself once, and then I'll end turn. I don't see this one going particularly well. At least so far. Set him up. Think Sylvia. Think Sylvia. Come on. Okay. Ooh, my intern takes 3. I think I just need to close it out. That wasn't great, but it could be worse. Again, the mana. And brace, because why not? Because I don't know what you're... Looks like you're gonna put up a shield, which is fine. Probably didn't need to brace myself. Come on, come on! I'm just gonna close it out. These mana potions have not gone well. Oh, I used to buy from your uncle. I see tell it runs in the family. I hope we can come to an agreement. Oh my god. Set him up. Let's double think. Set him up again. Reel him in a little bit. And my turn. Still got 10. Set him up. Reel him in. Brace. Don't think I need to double brace. That's fine. Can afford to think probably only that one time. Let's close it. Collect a small amount of money. 500 in wallet. Nice.
That's all of them for now. I think I could get the hang of all this.
Hey, what's the big idea? You can't set up shop here.
Sure I can. I live here.
Are you invoking squatters' rights? Because I've got dibs. I've been kicking back in this trash heap for weeks now. You didn't clean up that weird-looking mildew in the corner, did ya? I was saving that for later.
I think there's been some mistake. My name's Sylvia. I've just inherited this place.
Huh. Just when you're sure you know a condemned building when you see it. But maybe your arrival isn't all bad news. You're obviously some kind of potions witch. As it happens, I've got a semi-legitimate business selling all sorts of magical ingredients. You know, like the kind of stuff you'd use to make potions. You should kick some business my way.
Sure thing.
Sure thing. I'm definitely going to need ingredients before long.
And now, when it's time to buy, you'll think of me, Quinn.
Hi, Quinn.
I call that move planting the seed. Feel free to use it in your own hustle.
Plant the seed. Plant the seed for 3 turns. Use interest by 8 at the start of customer's turn. That's pretty good.
You know, I think I will use that. But where can I find your shop?
It's hard to miss. Just go outside and look up.
I'm excited to get to know you. Maybe we can hang out.
I'm not really big on hanging out. But, I don't know. I could maybe make an exception for you? Either way, I guess I'll see you around. Unless that weird mildew gets you first.
Hooray! Now it's competition day. Well, day 1 down. Day 2.
Just gotta take this one day at a time.
Oh, wow. Is this an actual potion shop?
Yes.
I could have sworn it was all boarded up just the other day.
It was.
And now, potions.
Correct.
Yeah, pardon the mess. I'm working to get the place up and running again.
Well, I'm impressed. You must know what you're doing.
That's really very kind of you. The truth is, I'm new to town and new to running a shop. I'm sort of figuring it all out as I go.
Really? I'm new here too. My name's Mint, and I just got to town a few days ago.
So did
I'm
I.
Sylvia, resident potions witch. And by resident, I mean I literally live here.
It's seriously so good to meet you, Sylvia. Now, I
Mint's so
have to
cute.
ask, does Foster the Formidable ever shop here? Or Dox the Defenestrator?
Hero's overrated. That's a way to make her not like me.
That would be a huge honor, but I'm not sure I'd recognize them.
You didn't have posters of them in your bedroom when you were little? I guess that was just me.
Mint, you are adorable.
I might be a bit of a fangirl. To be honest, I've been geeking out pretty much nonstop since I got here.
Aw.
I mean, this island has a lot of historical significance for the Heroes Guild. This is where they defeated Maven, the Witch Queen of Rafta.
Yes.
Of course, the fallout from that battle left the island uninhabitable for a while. But the
As
whole
you
place
do.
is rebuilding now, and that includes the local chapter of the guild. They've put out a call for new recruits!
Nice. You've got the muscles to be a hero.
You've got the muscles to be a hero. Ever thought about joining?
Thanks. I do work out. And as a matter of fact, joining up is exactly why I came to Rafta. I answered the call!
Hey, that's great! Congrats on the new gig.
Thanks, but I'm only a provisional member for now. They've got me running odd jobs for the XP. Oh, that's slang for experience. Any day now, I'll be ready for proper adventures outside of town. After all, there's a whole island out there, teeming with mystery and danger. And potion ingredients, of course. Swing by the guild hall if you're ever looking for loot. I could help you out for a small fee.
Sounds promising. Thanks for the tip.
No sweat, Sylvia. I know we just met, but I'm already rooting for you. That's going to work in your favor, I bet. Evoke sympathy in your customers, and they'll be more likely to cut you some slack.
Sympathy. Gain 2 shield. Apply sympathy for 1 turn. Increase all interest gained by 25%. Nice.
I'll definitely keep that in mind.
then I have a feeling you're gonna do great. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got some fetch quests to tackle. You wouldn't believe how often people in this town misplace family heirlooms.
I would. Okay, what's for dinner and dessert? Celebrity chef Dravin has come down in favor of an all-meat diet, leading to surplus of only sold fruits and veggies. Fresh ingredients will cost more. Flesh, not fresh. Fruit ingredients will cost less. Plant ingredients will cost less. That's pretty nice. A follow-up study suggests that daily health potion might be far too much of a good thing. Increased value of health potions. Wonderful. We're out of ingredients. Can't make any more potions. Check Gwen's shop. Or the Heroes Guild. Should probably also check her cauldron. Bought all this stuff, so I don't forget
As you
about
decide
it.
what potions you're going to make, reference your recipe book. Throwing things into a cauldron and seeing what comes out is all well and good, but planning things out can give you an edge when reacting to the market.
Okay. I should probably actually build my deck, because I've gotten cards and I haven't put them in. Haggling skills. Yes. Hello. Yeah, let's do that. Plant the seeds. Let's get rid of one setup and one reel in. And then for the sympathies, get rid of 2 braces and get the sympathies. That works. It's a little bit more diversified and a little bit stronger. Let's see. Travel. So I could either go to Mint, the Budding Hero, or Quinn's Ingredient Boutique. Let's stop by Quinn. We met them first. Best ingredients in town, and they have a little mimic companion who eats it. I'm gonna buy. I'm just gonna buy all of these. All 10. Because they're on discount. And I will buy 2 slime. Because they're not produced. Or I could buy more. 4 total. There we go. Now, comes to gifts. I have literally no shame in looking these things up. Quinn likes slime. There we go. Ooh, I can rank up. Guess I've got a minute.
This is sort of an unusual location for a business, isn't it?
It has its perks.
I do like the view. You can see the whole town.
Yeah, so I can spot trouble coming a mile away. Listen, in business, you've got to use any advantage you've got. Whether that's the high ground or a low blow. Got the upper hand? That's when you press the attack.
Press the attack, raise interest by 5, and draw a card. Okay, these are replacing my other two Think Sylvias.
I'm willing to make the most of an advantage. As soon as I get an advantage, I mean.
Just now, I could use an advantage in the marketplace. You might fit the bill. Come on, follow me.
Okay.
All right, here's the deal. There are a total of 4 chocolatiers in this town.
Noted.
Each one of them gives out 1 free sample per customer per day. What are you waiting for? Go get him. Bring him here.
Okay.
Yoink.
Hey, wait a minute! What gives? You can't be that lazy.
First of all, I wouldn't underestimate my laziness if I were you. But more to the point, I've got a lifetime ban from those stalls. All 4 of them.
Gwen, why?
Well, in that case, I'm glad I could help you out, I guess.
Hey, don't be sore. I'll share if you want. But they use some unusual ingredients in these things.
I'm a potions witch. That's
you never
good.
know what's inside until you take a bite.
Nice.
Unusual ingredients? As in monster parts?
Among other things.
Tell me more.
Why use such strange ingredients?
That's what we have access to. You gotta understand, this island was off limits for years. And all that time, the land was stewing in sweet, sweet magical juices.
Magical juices.
So pretty much anything you find here is gonna have some magic in it.
Nice.
I guess we have that dead witch to thank for that. Maven. She performed some pretty out there experiments before the Heroes Guild took her out.
It almost sounds like you admire her. Wasn't she evil?
Better evil than boring. Maybe she could have taught me some things. Maybe I could have taught her some things.
Well,
Anyway, the land Maven left behind is a weird place, full of weird stuff. And I like weird. Weird is rare. Weird is valuable. The hard part is getting our hands on the best stuff. We need the local heroes to, you know, get good. They rely on potions when they're out there foraging. So, if you level up your craft, they get better, and you and I both benefit.
nice.
We're in this together then. That's sort of sweet.
Yeah, sure. Super sweet. As long as you don't turn out to be dead weight.
Hey, you're blushing.
Now, I gotta get back. Boxer gets antsy if I leave him for too long. And I get the impression you've got your work cut out for you.
Correct. Alright. Let's go talk to Min.
Hi, Sylvia! I'm so glad you decided to drop in on me. What do you think of the guild hall? Isn't it amazing?
There's a lot more taxidermy than I expected.
Yeah! Heroes love their trophies. Maybe I'll be contributing one soon. Because, get this, I've been approved to go adventuring! The training wheels are coming off! You should send me
Hooray.
out sometime. I promise I'd bring back some great loot for you.
How does that work exactly?
Oh, I can tell you all about it. I just had my orientation, and I took detailed notes in my dedicated color-coded adventuring binder.
Wonderful.
Sounds complicated.
Nah, I'm just a nerd for this stuff. It's actually a pretty simple system. Start by choosing which area you want me to explore. The farther I get into that area, the more loot I'll bring back. providing me with potions is totally optional. But the right potion could help me get farther, or might help me find better spoils. Every potion has its uses, but health potions and mana potions are by far the most important. Health potions help me withstand damage, and mana potions power my attacks, allowing me to fight my way past monsters. However, there's a limit to how many potions I can drink at a time. All that magic can really mess with a person's stomach.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, don't forget there's a fee every time you send me out. Those are set by the guild. That's about it. Consider me on call. Honestly, I can't get out there soon enough.
I know you'll do amazing.
I hope so. This is what I've been training for, after all. Oh, they also gave us a goodie bag of health and mana potions for new recruits. Let's use them on my first adventure.
Oh.
Health potions to patch me up and mana potions to get me to the finish line. Let's use them both! And, hey, thanks for the support, Sylvia. It means a lot.
Bent, you were adorable. Okay. Once again, I am not against looking things up. Likes bone, likes plant, likes slime, and likes pure mana. Slime, you say? Maybe I should have bought more slime. Whatever. Let's rank up.
Sylvia, I love this guild hall to pieces, but let's be real, it is a death trap waiting to happen. Want to make the rounds with me? I could use an extra set of eyes.
Mint stalks the guild hall, her shoulders squared and her eyes steely with determination. She produces a rough sheet of sandpaper and sets to working smoothing down the sharp corners of every table she finds. She moves fragile vases to higher shelves. She padlocks a drawer full of chicken cutlery, wonderful kitchen cutlery, shurikens, and minor explosives.
If I didn't know better, I'd say you were baby-proofing the guild hall. What's going on? Is one of the heroes, expecting?
Only in the sense that I'm expecting my colleagues to overindulge and start bumping into things. It happens every night. And bruised shins are no fun on long hikes or dungeon delves.
It's kind of you to shield. Kind of you to shield.
Kind of you to shield your colleagues from harm.
I want to do my part, Be a team player. It won't surprise you to hear. Being here is a total dream!
We're both living our dreams. Although mine's come with its share of difficulties.
Mine too, actually. I'm bunking with people I recognize from trading cards! I'm eating at the same table as people I've written fanfic about!
Oh no.
They say you should never meet your heroes.
Oh, meeting your heroes is awesome. But sharing a bathroom with them is just super weird.
So you weren't exaggerating before. You really are a fangirl.
Yeah, ever since I was little. I grew up in a quiet port town. It was nice.
You say nice like it's a bad thing.
No, really, I had a great childhood. I was safe and happy. I have 8 siblings who are all awesome in different ways.
And children.
And my dads are both book lovers, so we got bedtime stories every night. I remember fairy tales about bold princesses and fables about wily animals. But my favorites were the ones about real-life heroes. I liked those the best because they were true. I'd drift off to sleep, imagining what it would be like to be one of them.
And now you're here.
Yeah, here, with the chance to be a hero on the level of those I used to dream about. I only hope I can live up to their example.
I have a feeling you'll do great.
No kidding? Well, I'm sure learning a lot. The sparring sessions are intense.
I've been doing some sparring of my own, the verbal kind.
Here's a pointer I learned the hard way. Keep your guard up when you go on the offensive. That's probably sound advice, whether you're wielding wooden swords or savvy words.
Keep your guard up. Increase interest by 8 and gain 3 shield. Goodbye, brace yourself.
I feel more formidable already.
Because I also already have sympathy. Yeah, those are gone.
Good. Show 'em no mercy, Sylvia. You've got what it takes to handle grumpy customers. And sharp-edged countertops, too.
I just hope that she gave me 2 of those. Let's go on an adventure. This venture. Enchanted Forest. Oh, I love this map. It's so many like little things that you can see here. Like, what's this? What's that thing? What's going on here? What are these things? What will be further illuminated once it's in full color instead of sepias? Into the forest. Okay. I'm gonna give her one of the special ones because I like her. And then another one of these and another heal. Hey, she did great. Embark. Port back ASAP. Takes time. That figures. I'll go. I can go start brewing things. Offering a variety of potions is key. And I have cozy difficulty, so I have a little bit extra time leniency because travel doesn't do anything. Let's build our deck a little bit more. Quinn, let's see. It's gonna get rid of the last 2 thinks for the press attacks. And then mint to get rid of the last 2 braces for keep up your guard. I've gotten rid of most of my starting deck already, and it's day 2, and that seems intentional. Let's save. Actually, I'm gonna travel back to Quinn. Hello. I am actually going to clean you out of slime. Probably gonna get more slime from mint. That's fine. Let's go back home. Okay. Let's brew some stuff. CP. Can't make any of those yet. Let's make more health potions. So I need a balance of green and red. should be good, but can I add? No, I cannot add more. Okay. So that's brewing up. Let's arrange the potions. Oh. I'm gonna keep that and give that to Mint again. Probably do that with these as well. Actually, let's just go for triple mana. Why not? Triple big mana. Yeah, I want to diversify, but I'll diversify later. Set them up. Reel them in. End my turn. I admire your gumption. Uncertain. Reduces interest applied by 25%. Oof. But what if I get a little sympathy going? Should mean it's canceled out. Let's draw 3. Oof. It's not really what I wanted. Set up. Complain. You're gonna give me stress, but that's fine. I think I should just intern and see what I get next hand. Okay. Set them up. Close out. 71. I'll take it. Mint. Mint. I don't really want to reel him in if I don't have a set him up. Okay. Let's plant. Scheme. Let's guard up. I'm just gonna close out. Well, I have a closeout. 83, pretty good.
That's all of them.
These up. Superb, huh? Right, health potions are reduced value right now. What about that? You're sleepy. Red. 1-1 red yellow. Okay. That should make a, yeah, minor fire tonic. Let's make it. travel. Mint. Ooh. Kappa pheromones. Okay. 4 red, 4 yellow. Some wood. Mandrake. Know that. Serpent's slippery tongue. Okay. 8 green compared to the 6 green of a mandrake, so that's a little bit stronger. Don't know what that middle thing is. Yeah, I don't know what that is. And river calamari, the small freshwater squid. And it's 8. 8 red, that's pretty nice. Thank you, Mant.
The Enchanted Forest was no sweat. I actually enjoyed being out there.
I knew you could handle it. And I'm excited to use those ingredients.
I found some other goodies too. I set them aside for you. These are glamours. They'll change the look of your shop. They're purely cosmetic, so don't expect any tangible benefits. Still, they're pretty cool, right?
Ooh. I like that.
Hey, thanks. I can see how it'd be nice to switch things up every now and then.
No problem. I'll keep an eye out for more. Apparently some critters got into a shipment and now they're spread all over the island.
Oh.
Which reminds me, I can return to the forest anytime, but I'm also up for more of a challenge. The mushroom mire and the bone wastes are available to me now. They're a little more dangerous, but that means better rewards. And here's one more tip. You should introduce yourself to our guildmaster Baptiste. He sends out daily expeditions, and if you invest in one, you'll get a share of what comes back.
I'll be sure to introduce myself. And I'll keep you in mind for further adventures too.
Sounds good, Sylvia. I'm ready when you are.
Nice. We could send you on another adventure. Mushrooms. What the bone wastes. Let's see what's going on in Mushroom Mire. Yeah. 36, 20, okay. Let's go through the rest of the ones that you gave me, and then I'll send you out with one of my healing potions. So that's 10 health. It's 21. I might get her to... Ooh. Poison. She's probably gonna be taken out by the poison if I send her out like this. Even the hardest tank can't deal with poison. Okay. So maybe not Mushroom Mire until I can... Oh, this will be great for when I have fire resistance potion, but I don't yet. Okay, I'll send you to the forest again. It's fine. Wait. Those are not the ones that... There we go. She should be able to get through this again. Yeah. Embark. Alright, let's talk to Baptiste.
Wow, this place is bigger than I realized.
Greetings, fair patron. Greetings and welcome to the Heroes Guild. I'm Baptiste, esteemed guildmaster and fledgling barkeep.
I'll be honest, not the voice I imagined. So when I watched this, originally, either the streamers that I watched turned off the voice acting so they could do it themselves, or they didn't have it in the game yet, because they did play it pretty soon after it came out, and I don't know if the game had VA when it first came out. I don't remember. That's not the voice that I was expecting for this guy. It's good, but it's not what I was expecting.
Hi, I'm Sylvia. I'm new to town and I make potions.
Then you'll certainly benefit from our services. Hiring a hero is a surefire way to get your hands on new ingredients. You can work directly with any hero you're acquainted with, or come to me. I always have a list of upcoming expeditions. Invest in one, and in return, you'll receive a portion of whatever loot is brought back.
Wow, it sounds like the guild has a lot to offer.
Yes.
We aim to please. So, if there is anything else I can do to be of service, just let me know.
How about sharing some pointers? Do you have any advice for a fellow merchant?
Well, I don't know that I'm a merchant per se. I'm more of a facilitator. A master administrator, if you will. I keep everything running smoothly here while our town's great heroes seek glory, adventure, and resources.
It almost sounds like you're bragging about being a bureaucrat.
He sure is.
Don't you know? Bureaucrats are the very linchpin holding society together. We don't call ourselves heroes. But if making order of a chaotic world isn't heroic, I don't know what is.
That's how I wish bureaucrats
That's
were.
an interesting point of view.
Isn't it? And in striking up a conversation about it, I am demonstrating that piece of advice you asked for. If you've got something to sell, then best to captivate your audience.
Increase patience by 1. Opener, increase patience by 2. That's pretty good.
I think I can manage that.
I would like to add
It's
that to my
advice I've
deck.
recently taken to heart. I arrived here only a few months ago, intent on guiding this guild to greatness. And the heroes have greeted me with open arms. Although some of their traditions are rather, mystifying. Say, you look like a commoner. Maybe you could share some insights.
You must be a noble then.
Shh. I'm trying to downplay all that. You know, to help me fit in.
And you're doing wonderfully.
But that brings us to my question. Tell me, this charming little tradition of leaving gifts in a new friend's shoes.
Gifts?
Yes, you know, like shaving cream and rotten fruit. And that one time it was a scorpion. Is that really supposed to go on for months? I mean, I'm flattered, but it's starting to feel like overkill.
They must really like you, Baptiste.
They must really like you. So just roll with it. They can't keep it up forever, right?
I should hope not. Honestly, how much rotten fruit could there be in this place?
So
But
much.
I shouldn't complain. I knew coming here that there would be a period of adjustment. Finding yourself suddenly in a new land and in a new role, it can be challenging, can't it?
At least you're handsome. At least you're pretty.
We'll get the hang of it. I mean, almost everyone in this town is a trans.
Indeed. In that sense, you and I fit in quite well. At any rate, it's been a pleasure making your acquaintance, Sylvia. I hope you decide to avail yourself of our services. And I trust we'll find the opportunity to chat again soon.
Sure. So here's the thing. With the other two, Ment and Quinn, I'm going to be putting in effort. And then there's Baptiste. Anyway. Okay. Huckberry. Ooh, that is 18 red. What's this? 18 green and 6 blue. And 8 red. Meyer. Let's You know what? Let's do... nice. Wasn't even trying for that. But it worked out. Except... Okay, bye, Baptiste. Hey... Quinn, I have something
Sylvia.
for you.
I hear you've been busy.
Yes.
Uh-oh. What have you heard exactly?
Nothing especially interesting. Mint just mentioned you've been working with the Heroes Guild. She's too nice to give me the real gossip. It's a major shortcoming if I'm honest.
I didn't realize you two knew each other.
I know all the heroes. After they go on their little adventures, they sell their trash items to me. It's basically my whole business model. Trash comes in, trash goes out. Of course, they keep the best stuff for their clients. So, I'm guessing you've got something decent in your inventory for once. Maybe something I've never seen before.
Maybe.
Give it here.
What? No, why would I do that?
Suit yourself. I'm just trying to help you out. I know how this goes. You get your hands on a good ingredient and you're all excited to use it in a potion, right? So you throw it in your cauldron and poof, it's gone forever. But it doesn't have to be that way.
What's the alternative?
Easy. Hand it over to me instead. My clairvoyance lets me hone in on specific ingredients. Meaning, if you give me something good, I'll be able to find more of it. And then I can start offering that ingredient for sale in my shop. You miss out on the instant gratification, but you get guaranteed access to the ingredient in the future.
Yeah, okay. I can see how that could come in handy. I'll let you know if I decide to take you up on it.
There, see? You give me free stuff, and we all benefit. Mostly me, but still.
I wouldn't expect you to operate any other way. But hey, since you're chummy with all the heroes, does this mean I'll be running into you at the guild hall?
Nah. Despite the invaluable service I provide to the heroes, I'm not exactly welcome in their clubhouse. You set one fire, and suddenly everybody acts like you're a real liability.
Quinn, is there any place that you're not banned from?
You set 2 fires, and you get banned for life. Consider yourself warned, I guess. Now, did you want to buy something?
Oh, expand. Boop, boop, boop. Submit. Yahaha. Now I have access to all of those. And let's head back home. Did this? No.
I see you've acquired an ingredient with a trait.
Huh? I did?
Sylvia, you need to pay attention to what's going on in your inventory. An
my
ingredient
what?
with a trait is an opportunity to strategize at the cauldron and to engage your customers' senses.
Oh yeah! I have some notes on this actually. And just some special ingredients have not just magimens, but also traits. By placing these ingredients with traits into your brew, it will impart those traits to the potions. Using an ingredient with a positive trait in your brew will boost the value of the final potion. Be careful though. Ingredients can also impart some less desirable traits that will lower what customers are willing to pay for a potion.
Yeah, I think some of the things that I have are not great. No, get back on there. I do want captivate. Increase patience. opener increased by 2. Let's do that. Let's at least try that. I just stubbed my toe. I have my doubts, but I thought I'd at least ask about this one. Let me captivate you. Can't really... It's not an actual set 'em up reel 'em in, but I'm still gonna do that. Enter. Because I wanted to get more interest. Or patience. That's the word. I don't even have a reel 'em in, so... Patience, please. Plant seed. Press the attack. Let's double plant this seed. Why not? I don't think plant the seed stacks. No, it sure did. I guess... Press the attack. Okay, that's what I was hoping for. Just close it out. 92 for that potion is pretty nice. Make me an offer I can't refuse. Okay. Let's enter. Oh. This is gonna be a little rough. Double stress. Dang. Well, scheme and hope for close it out. There we go. 19, and that was a lot of work there. I almost slipped on an owl feather. Why do you have a pilgrim hat? Stress. Captivate. Plant. I'm just gonna close it out. 19. I sold it for the same amount as the other and I did it in a turn.
That's all of them.
Mint. fire resistance potions. Start making some healing stuff. Red, yellow, yellow. Yeah, this is better. Oh, wait. Yeah. Let's bring that up. I'm about to go to bed, so I don't need to worry about it going faster. Let's hang out with Mint. Bushwhacking. Mint leads the way into the forest, which gives Sylvia Sylvia a simple wooden sword. She proceeds to hack away at various bushes, encouraging Sylvia to do the same. Some bushes drop coins, one even drops a gemstone. Mint suggests they donate their windfall to the local soup kitchen, and Sylvia agrees. I don't understand the science, but this sure beats checking the cushions for loose change. Nice. I'm a little less stressed, and she likes me more. Okay, it's late. I should pop over to Quinn's to experiment. Let's go back home. Don't need to do that. It's just time to go sleep, I guess. I don't know if I can open the shop again. It assumes 2 time slots. It's probably not, because it's late evening, so I'm gonna end the day. So I spent a lot of gold, but I still made a profit. That's pretty good.
I wonder what today has in store for me.
Greetings, Tuskless One! I have for you a question of dire importance.
Hell yeah, Muktuk.
The potions that you sell, do you make them yourself?
I sure do. Every potion you see is handcrafted on site by me, Sylvia.
It gladdens me to hear it, for potion crafting is a noble profession. A noble profession indeed. I am pleased to meet you, Sylvia. You may call me Muktuk, for that is my name. I wonder if I might be of service to you in your endeavors.
Oh,
We're not really hiring right now.
Oh, you misunderstand. I do not seek employment, for I have already found my calling. And it is a great one! Like you, I am a craftsperson. My media are metal and all the minerals of the earth. My skill is unmatched. But key to any artisan's success is access to the right tools. And I cannot help but notice you appear to be brewing your potions in a shabby bucket of some kind.
Sure am.
Tell me, do you not thrive on innovation? Do you not wish to dance upon the razor edge of progress?
Sure. I like being on the cutting edge.
I like being on the cutting edge. Innovation is as necessary as food and breathable air. It also tends to be expensive.
Then you must allow me to be of service. Now, please, accept this cauldron as a token of my respect, and as a sample of all I have to offer.
Well,
Wow, thanks! That's so generous of you. But are you sure? Where I come from, cauldrons are pretty expensive.
I only regret that I cannot offer all my many goods and services free of charge. Truly, it is a most impossible dilemma. I view each cauldron as a work of art, and art is meant to be freely accessible to all. And yet, I find I must cover the costs of production at the very least. Otherwise, I shall have no materials with which to make these artworks. And to leave these righteous flippers bereft of material and idle of purpose would be unthinkable. In the end, to put a price tag upon my cauldrons, this feels like the lesser sin.
speaking of art, nice tattoos.
Speaking of art, nice tattoos. They really suit you.
Of all life's canvases, none is more exquisite than the body. Especially a body that is rippling with muscle! Ha ha! But I hope you do not find my confidence off-putting. Such conviction is not so common here as it is in my homeland.
Actually, I think Muktuk is wearing just about anything other than it. Oh, isn't. Dyslexia. I thought you said that walrus is wearing it. No, he is not wearing a shirt. You are correct.
I find it necessary, however, to hold myself in high regard. Those of us who put our creations on display, who are judged so openly and so often, should be the first to see and celebrate our own strengths. We must be kind to ourselves. We must pump ourselves up. For it is only by fanning the spark of pride within us that we can hope to ignite the flames of interest in another.
Yeah, I mean, if you met Muktuk, wouldn't you make this kind of face? We love Muktuk. He's great. Apply Pump Up. Increases the interest implied by the next interest raising card by 50%. That's pretty nice.
Solid advice.
Solid as an anvil.
Yeah, you might stop after a few minutes, and then he flexes, though.
I am glad to know you, Sylvia, and I hope that I shall see you again. Please visit my market stall, see all that I have to offer. For the world can be a cold place, and those of us who toil to bring light and beauty into being, we must stand together!
Alright, escapism. As the escape room craze takes Rafta by storm, so does the desire for mental boosting mana potions. Increased value for mana potions. I wish I still had my expensive ones. Sun resistance. Baptiste has acquisition spectacles of diminishing radiance, providing heroes with protection from the desert sun, and they look cool. The bone waste has increased. Loose drops. Bone waste ingredients will cost less. Okay, I've not been there yet, but that's pretty nice. Boxer's Rescueversary. Quinn doesn't do birthdays, but they do celebrate the day they brought home their cherished mimic. Will you help mark the occasion? Increases relationship gain with Quinn. I mean, of course. I'll do the customization after I take stuff out of my current cauldron. I'm sure I don't actually have to do that. It's not that kind of game, but I still want to do it regardless. Ta-da! It's a much better cauldron. It's one that doesn't feel wild and bizarre to be cooking things in because, you know, wood. New wood flooring. Yeah, I'll go with that. Better, but I think... There we go. There we go, everything looks a little better. Let's brew a new potion. I wonder if red, yellow is maybe anything. Oh, fire tonic. So I could do 2 of those. Red and yellow. Do that. Though I should be making mana potions. What is my mana potion? Green, yellow. That's Muktak. Rank up.
I was surprised you agreed to hang out. And here, of all places.
Yeah? Why's that?
It's sort of romantic. The two of us, walking along the shore.
Yeah. It's either romantic or an opportunity for the perfect murder.
¿Por qué no los dos?
Maybe both? Whatever. Pay
Thank you,
attention.
Quinn.
We're here on a mission. You're probably pretty strong, right?
What?
All that stirring has gotta be good for upper body strength.
Okay, now I'm worried.
Relax, it's not a big thing. You notice all the pirates over there? With the pointy ears and the cute little noses? I'm supposed to meet with one. He's got a rare ingredient for me. At least, He does if he knows what's good for him.
You want me to outbox him? Maybe haggle on your behalf?
Nah. I'm the mastermind of this operation. You're the muscle, Sylvia. You're here in case things go wrong.
So, just stand here and look tough?
Tough. And disturbed. Maybe you could twist the head off a teddy bear or something. Don't underestimate the shock factor. It pays to put some fear into him right off the bat.
Wait, I knew I should have brought my teddy bear. Shock factor. Raise interest by 10. Apply shocked for 2 turns. Opener, raise interest by 17. Reduces all interest gained by 25%. Okay. So, it's that kind of situation. Something where, like, throw this out on final turn kind of thing.
You want unhinged? I can do unhinged.
Yeah, I figured. Now get your game face on. If things go to plan, you won't have to crack any heads open tonight. But things so rarely go to plan.
Sylvia watches as Quinn saunters up to a pirate in the distance. The pirate's tail flicks with agitation as they talk. The exchange grows heated. Sylvia tries to puff out her chest, but no one is watching her. She feels somewhat ridiculous. Finally, Quinn and the pirate trade envelopes.
Look alive, Sylvia. I think they're on to us.
Onto us? What does that mean?
They can't catch us both, and they'll never take me alive!
Pardon? I am going to hang out because I think, is that how I, oh. Blind taste test. Make a mess. I'm trying to celebrate this mimic's birthday. Quinn produces a sack of ingredients. From the smell, it's obvious these items have turned. Quinn, unbothered by the stench, roots around in the sack and finally produces a limp, decaying tentacle. Sylvia watches Quinn hurl the tentacle toward the ground far below. After a long moment, it splatters against the dirt road. Quinn then holds the open sack out to Sylvia, who shrugs, then roots around for a tentacle of her own. Good times, Sylvia. I'm pretty sure that last fish hit terminal velocity, and a tourist. Nice. So, did that... Okay, so it was just an increased relationship gain. Got it. Just a boost to relationship gains with Quinn today. So I've made a lot of
Check it
progress
out.
with Quinn.
I got my hands on some squidvine.
Squidvine.
The hero I bought it off said she'd relied on your potions while she was out on the reef. I was skeptical, but it seems our little ecosystem is developing nicely. I got you something, seeing as how you're pulling your weight and all.
Hey, I'm glad I didn't buy anything first.
This is great! Thanks.
Whoa, you sure get excited easy.
Correct.
Before you get too excited, I have to break it to you that this squidvine isn't for sale. I'm curious what sort of vision it might give me, so I'm taking it out of circulation. Stick around and watch if you want.
I hope you know what you're doing.
What fun would that be?
Quinn slurps down the vine as if it were a strand of spaghetti.
It can take a few minutes sometimes. I gotta sorta let my mind go blank. Lose track of my surroundings a little.
Careful, it's a long way down.
That only makes it more of a rush. Wait, whoa. There it is.
What do you see?
You don't see it? Oh, it's so clear. There's a woman tending her garden. Her hair is floating. I can't make out her face. The light is weird. All refracted like a prism. Do I know her? Is she... No. Never mind. For a second I thought I recognized her.
You're cute when you're woozy.
You're cute when you're woozy, you know?
Shut up. No, I'm not. Ugh, this was a waste of time.
What were you hoping to see? Something in particular?
Butts, Sylvia. I was hoping to see some butts.
Whoa.
It's too bad I can't exert any kind of control over these visions. But that's not on you. I appreciate you sticking around. I need to get back to work, though. I'll bet you do too.
Yeah. There's bound to be some kind of calamity at the shop before long.
Don't need to be a psychic to figure that out.
My potion should be definitely done brewing at this point. Hey, your shop. Let's see those ingredients. Slime. Do any of these... Ooh, the mushrooms have positive benefits. Let's... get a whole thing of mushroom. Why not? Okay. Let's go check in with Mint. Hey, let's rank up again. Pretty sure the
I
first few
swear,
ranks.
I stepped in every puddle on the way over here. And half the chewing gum.
Pretty sure the first few rank ups are like a lot easier to get than the later ones.
That's something they don't tell you about city living. People just drop their gum wherever they want. Oh, but don't listen to me, Sylvia. I'm just in a mood today.
No harm done. You want to talk about it?
I'd rather do something. That's why I asked to come over. Is the fire under your cauldron good and hot?
Sure. You want to brew some potions?
I was thinking more along the lines of comfort food. Let's bake!
While Sylvia gets the fire going, Mint dusts the countertop with flour.
There are people in this town who have no cookies, Sylvia. And that is an injustice I cannot allow to continue!
Mint plops a massive cookie dough onto the counter and begins flattening it with her hammer. Sylvia also asks whether that's sanitary, but she decides she doesn't really want to know the answer. Almost asks, not also asks. Once the cookies are baking, Mint exhales in relief.
You seem to be working out some aggression on that dough.
A little bit, yeah. The thing is, and I hate to admit this after working so hard to get here,
Hey, Sylvia, your mouth is still moving.
but I'm struggling to find my place in the guild. What if I never fit in?
So don't try to fit in. Carve out your own space, and they'll have to make room for you.
Say, that was basically my whole motto back home. It's somehow harder here, though. I'm not used to second-guessing myself. But I'm also not used to being surrounded by actual honest-to-goodness heroes. Some of whom are legends doing the best work of their careers. And we're all competing for the same quests, the same loot. Talk about intimidating. I've wanted to join the guild since I was a little kid, but nothing in my childhood prepared me for this.
I want to hear what sorts of adventures you had as a kid.
That's the thing, though. My hometown was way too quiet for adventures of any kind. We didn't even have a local chapter of the guild. The nearest heroes were leagues away. I read everything about them I could get my hands on, from dusty library tomes to trashy gossip magazines. I hounded every bard in town to sing the ballads until I'd memorized their exploits. The more I knew, the easier it was to daydream that I was one of them.
So you were the kind of kid who had her head in the clouds.
Literally! I was always looking out for dragons! But the whole area was monster-free. No matter how hard I looked, I never found gremlins in the cookie jar or slimes in the shrubs. I couldn't even find any side quests. The closest I got was the time Old Man Harwell's walking stick broke. I had to track down some tape, and that's what passed for excitement back home. So, yeah, I'm feeling a little bit out of my depth here. But I've come up with a plan. I think it's a good one.
Ooh, cute and clever? You're the whole package.
Nah, I'm just a tank. And tanks face problems head-on.
So, let's hear this plan.
Like all the best plans, it's simple. Every hero has their tools of the trade. And every famous hero I read about as a kid had a famous weapon. Wielding a one-of-a-kind legendary weapon is a surefire way of proving I deserve to be here!
Let's get you a hammer. You don't need a legendary.
Let's get you a hammer! Something epic!
That is certainly my weapon of choice. But I may have to take whatever I can find. There aren't enough legendary weapons to go around. Every one that's accounted for has been claimed. But plenty of weapons have gone missing over the years. Some of them right here on this island. They're out there, waiting to be rediscovered.
Oh.
I've just got to track one down. A great labor to win my place among the legends!
Speaking of great labor, I should be getting back to work soon. But I have to say, I like this plan.
Me too! I'm confident I've got the skills to search for legendary loot and battle beasties at the same time. Fight off enough slimes and you learn to let muscle memory guide you. Same for haggling with customers, probably.
Muscle memory. Raise interest by 4, and it costs 0 patience. That could be useful.
I'm definitely picking up some good moves.
You and me both. Let's show everybody what we've got. Starting with these cookies. They smell ready to me.
Let's go adventuring. I can probably send you to the bone wastes because I can give you fire resistance, which will greatly reduce the amount of damage that you'll take. Do that. 16. You're set to take 19, and you're gonna need more mana is the problem. Seems like mine don't do much more. 26, 29. Yeah, let's see, 10, 5, 7, 12, 16. So she's gonna be taken out here. No, she's gonna end here because she's gonna run out of mana. $15, $22, okay. Yeah, it seems like this might be the best for the moment. You go do that. I have to go see Baptiste. Spoils? What is that? Oh, that has a lot of stuff. That's great. More squid. And one of these. Nice. Vast. Fayberry. Let's put 3 in those 2 and 1 in that. Yes. Now, I don't think that I am going to make money today. Spending a bit too much time on stuff. Gift-wise, what does Moktuk look? Bonefish ore. Do I have any of that? That's fish. Here, have a river calamari. Should give me a rank up. I can make time for a fellow artist.
Rafta is indeed strange and delightful. Do you not find it so?
1 second. Needed to ban a bot. They steal like some genuinely good. These bots take like some genuinely like good names. Their name was Vaudeville General. What the heck?
In all my many travels, I have seen no place like it.
Don't click that, Captain. Don't click the malware link.
You've traveled a lot then?
Yes, I know it could have been a virus in purple. It probably was.
I have, but that is not so unusual for a walrus. Those of us who seek excellence, who pursue mastery in our chosen field, must undertake a great pilgrimage. And mine has brought me here.
Tell me more.
I don't know much about walrus culture.
Oh, then I shall be glad to teach you.
Also, eye wideness looks better. It's more bright-eyed and enthusiasm. Less just concern and confusion. Yes. The sparkle. He's a very sparkly man, Walrus. He's so General Armstrong coded, it is ridiculous.
My homeland is a remote place marked by its harsh climate. We are welcoming of outsiders, yet receive few visitors. And so we take it upon ourselves to send our best and brightest out into the larger world as emissaries and pilgrims. We travelers are charged with a great and holy purpose. We are meant to spread our expertise far and wide, to dedicate ourselves to service in foreign lands as a path to self-improvement and enlightenment. Some of us have devoted ourselves to medicine, some of us philosophy, while others have created artworks of such indescribable beauty, you would weep to look upon them.
And that's why you're here? To share your artistic talent?
You are correct. My pilgrimage has brought me to Rafta's shores, and here I shall remain until I have created a masterpiece. But to create something more remarkable than the land itself, this will be a challenge. People will tell you that Rafta is a wild place, chaotic. But in fact, the opposite is true, for this island was built with intention. It was shaped by the hand of a powerful witch. Maven carved out the mountains. She charted the course of the rivers. The very flora and fauna have their origins in her lab.
She had a god complex of a right idea.
She had the right idea. I see the appeal of having a whole island to play with.
I do as well! For the grander the canvas, the greater the impact. This, then, is what Rafta means to me. It is a living artwork. Upon its every surface, I see the mark of its maker.
I like a guy who knows what he likes. You're very passionate, aren't you?
Oh, I cannot hide my enthusiasm for such topics. And I think that I should...
Oh, just cut off there.
Enthusiasm is like love or beauty. It is not diminished when it is shared.
I mean, you gotta flirt with the walrus. Enthusiasm. Raise interest by 16. Just scream at them. It'll do great. They will lose 3 patients, though.
I'll try to remember that when I'm back at the shop.
Routine can make it difficult, I know, but we must do all we can to muster enthusiasm for the beauty that is all around us. This is what travel teaches us in the end, to look around with hungry eyes, to truly see a place, and to find joy in all that is different and strange and new.
Hooray! What can Mata craft for me? Mud pack cauldron. It's ingredient 6. Glass cauldron. Higher max measurements but lower max ingredients. Or higher max ingredient but lower max measurements. Let's see. Bone waste shelf, mushroom mire shell. I would like a mushroom shelf, please.
I am honored by your decision to make a purchase. Honored and delighted.
Hey, don't mention it. I'm going to get a lot of use out of it, so we're both benefiting.
From your lips to the ears of the ancestors. However, it must be said that even this fine, fine work you have selected, it could be better. Do not mistake me, it is a work of art, and I am proud of it. But should you find yourself with surplus ingredients and disposable funds, then I would be able to enhance the item far beyond its current incarnation.
You mean, like an upgrade?
Oh, An upgrade! Yes! You could call it an upgrade, or a reimagining, or a revolutionary advancement in the corporeal manifestation of the arts!
I'm gonna call it that. Revolutionary advancement in the corporeal manifestation of the arts.
Upgrade is easier to remember.
You're right, Sylvia.
Ah, very well. Remember this too. An upgrade to a cauldron can greatly increase the cauldron's maximum stable ingredients, or might even increase the number of ingredients you can place in it. An upgrade to a shelf will increase its surface area and stability, allowing you to place more potions upon it. Consider it, yes? It would bring me great joy to do this for you. And to you, it could bring great profit!
Great profit. Upgrades. I don't have that mushroom. So I will return. And I will go back home. I am busy. Goodbye, Maktak. And this is where I am going to end stream, because I've been streaming for over 2 hours now. This is a fun game. Captain, thank you for stopping by. It was good to see you and hear from you, etc. Hopefully Phantom will be feeling well by next week. I might do bonus streams this week of me playing more of this. Or not, I don't know. That's a future Bard problem. Goodbye.